The BMW Group is clearly committed to the Paris Climate Agreement, but 2050 is a long way away. So I think it's very important to industry to come up with really tangible targets, tangible goals, and that's the approach of the BMW Group. What can we really be bringing to the table right now? Let me just give you one example. The BMW Group has the goal by 2020, by next year, to be using 100% renewable electricity, green energy for all of our production sites and major locations around the world. And that's a target that we're clearly committed to. We've already reached it in Europe, but next year we're going to take it to a global level. Well, the transportation sector is clearly responsible for CO2 emissions. So the BMW Group is clearly committed to reducing CO2. And the key to do that is really technology. The phrase that we use to frame that is the power of choice. What does that mean? That really means using every drivetrain technology that we have, making it more effective to reduce CO2 and make that more efficient. That means we're pushing electric vehicles ahead. By 2023, we're going to have 25 electrified models on the market. We currently have 12 right now. And by the end of this year, we'll have 500,000 electrified vehicles on the streets worldwide. But it also means introducing plug-in hybrid electric vehicles and pushing that technology forward. And also means making the internal combustion engine even more efficient. So we're really dedicated to using every lever and every opportunity that we have. Collaboration is very important for new technologies, and electric mobility is a prime example for that. We produce and market the electric vehicles, but in order for them to actually function and be acceptable from a consumer perspective, we need the right infrastructure. So we need to be collaborating with energy companies, we need to be collaborating with infrastructure providers, and also with cities, urban planners. But beyond that, there's another phrase which I like to use, and that is really co-opetition. Combining collaboration in areas where it makes sense. And the BMW Group, for example, cooperates with competitors when it comes to enabling and introducing public charging infrastructure. But on the other hand, don't underestimate the power of competition, because that's really what drives our industry. And there's a lot of electric mobility hype. Car makers around the world are all placing their bets on electric mobility. We're at the forefront, but that power of competition can really help to drive things forward. So electric mobility is really, ideally, co-opetition, making that right mix and making that right blend. The Sustainable Innovation Forum is a great format for us. It's all about dialogue, it's about interacting and making the right connections. This year we're a headline sponsor of the Sustainable Innovation Forum, and we've been a headline sponsor for a number of years. The BMW Group is also a part of the COP process. So once it started, we were engaging, using that platform for outreach, for critical dialogue, but also to showcase our technology. Pressure is increasing, attention is increasing. We've been at the table for a long time, and we're committed to being an industry leader when it comes to offering sustainable mobility.